Здравствуйте, уважаемые зрители, добро пожаловать, приятного просмотра. А я продолжаю. Baldur's Gates. Врата Балдура. Продолжаем. Так, где я оказался? Оказался.
Very well.
Никак нельзя. Подзабыл маленько. Надо было за этими
What
поглядеть.
now? One step at a time.
Ну давай поглядим. Мать.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right? Sorry to hear.
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit. Yeah? Me too. And if you want your stuff back, you gotta talk to her. Go on. Moll's waiting.
Ну вот. Вот он. И свистнул у меня.
Oh, hi. Me? Suspicious? No?
It wasn't my idea. It was Mole's. I wasn't supposed to say her name. Anyway, I won't say anything else. You can't make me, even if you murder me.
Before you can say anything else, she sprints away.
Can't give up now.
Блин, что-то не помню, как туда попасть-то. Ладно, разберемся.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right?
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Let's see.
Почему я не могу войти-то туда? Сейчас никак.
Charmed, I'm sure.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Дядя, ты чё?
Moving ahead.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me. You know who you should talk to? Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
You bet. Good luck, pal.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right?
You spot the boy giving a sly wink.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Да и ладно. Разговор с животными до отдыха. До отдыха.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
We need to get Arabella out.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Seems like a good moment to talk. We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. Try greasing palms. These things over.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Записка с корявым почерком. Глянем. Испугал. Не кормите горку, эта тварь и так уже в конец обленилась. Ведро рыбы. Удочка. На рыбалку пойдем.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Так, каждая из глав этой книги посвящена происхождению какого-то мифического существа. Глава 5. Мини-гигантский космический хомяк. Конкретно об этом криптиде достоверно почти ничего не известно. Считается, что на этом плане они предпочитают путешествовать совместно с физическим развитием. развитыми мужчинами человеческой расы. Легенды гласят, будто эти создания обладают невообразимой неописуемой мощью, лишь им самим известной. Своих же хозяев они якобы наделяют особой доблестью и храбростью. Также ходят на имеющиеся под собой основания слухи, будто бы им очень по вкусу человеческие глаза.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our terminal
Смиряющие наши
is
невзгоды. Давай попиздим с вами.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Да, точно описано.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day to the goblins camped nearby. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I...
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
Come on. All the...
The man
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day.
Trust no one.
No time to rest.
Yes. Yes, I see.
complexum tuum ab terra ortum ad nostifera.
Abspire tu.
By Sylvanus, the old oak, all death begets life.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Why did you leave, Master?
I'm sleeping. Huh? What's that?
sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? The game.
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you, a mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
You're using the tadpole against me? You had no right. None at all. I've a good mind to turn around and depart this little company of ours immediately. I'd rather be alone than spend another moment in the presence of someone inclined to such unjustified invasions of privacy. The need remains debatable, but I recognize your responsibility. Perhaps my reaction was a tad volatile, the irony of which is not lost on me, though it needs remain so on you for the time being. I hope that the glimpse you caught of my condition convinced you of the urgency in treating it. Can I count on you to give me the artifacts I need? Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. Oh, and as far as that tadpole trickery goes, I really do trust you'll not be so untoward again.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Let's see what this does.
towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Which way to the nearest library?
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
What to do?
Ridiculous.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Another step forward. No traps, please. Don't mind if I do.
This will all be over. The ritual almost finished. What if they tried to steal from us?
They did a number on you,
We've shown
didn't
them
they?
what.
Does that hurt?
We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. This may be kept. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Protected from on high. Sounds like the Drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though? It's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Then let's find him. Time is short.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
A tidy slot, but no room. It's broken, but not too badly. What's that? Nothing here. I want to have a word.
Any word on Master Halsin? He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined temple in the west. Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he was right. No.
By Sylvanus, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
I wish I could offer more assistance. I hope to see both you and Halsin again.
Seems simple enough.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too.
Yes, I see. And is that her with who else? Oh, what?
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop! Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
We can't! Our brains are melting!
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both! Away! Away! Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No! Damn it! I thought they were cheering me on. Even animals think I'm terrible. I want to finish this song, but I can't. Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything. Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Turn to ash.
sorry. She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon sun.
Is someone singing?
Oh.
Such a pretty song.
That might be worth a look.
a pretty song. Please. Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful. No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
What do I have to lose?
Skin you alive, fell wretch!
Harpy!
With pleasure. Let's go.
Take Cura. Morse Capita.
Let's spill some blood.
Kitchen time saves, well, you know. Take Kuro.
The dance macabre.
Have your head, Harpy! Victory awaits. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's turn someone inside out.
they gone?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing... I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
What's hiding here? Need to find a way forward. Let's have a look. Let's see what those harpies are hoarding.
Careful, I bite.
I applaud your taste.
Never wanted the easy path. Eager for battle. One true way. Let's get going. Light on my feet.
a dull moment.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Так, сейчас вернусь. Так, продолжаем путешествие по Фейруну.
Don't say die.
Ну давай с тобой побалякаем, кабан.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Here's what I got. Well, what do you think? Good stuff, right? Well...
You spot the boy giving a sly wink.
Someone there. You nearly died. Did you hear me? Tread carefully.
Lives are at stake. And
those dirt kissers would let us die.
А, вот Донни.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
А, потайной люк, вот он.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
На, супер прыжок нужен, наверное.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Very well.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it.
Получен предмет. Анес. Жили-были две сестры. Одна была знаменитая воительница, другая жрица, и обе мечтали о приключении. Я насажу на свой меч старший мозг, откликнется воительница, за мной в подземелье. Я раскрою тайну его силы, сказала жрица. Вперед же. И вот спустя 40 дней, сразившись с бесчисленными драуками, Деро, Багберами и Улеями, сестры достигли колонии Элитид. Их цель была близка. С превеликими трудами они одолели не менее полудюжины мозгоедов и вскоре уже стояли на пороге логова старшего мозга. Навстречу им в окружении элитидов поднялось из солевого раствора самый чудовище. Мозг не произнес ни слова, но в головах у сестры прозвучало его приветствие. Меня зовут Каос. Зачем мы пришли? Я заберу себе твою силу, воскликнули. Жрица, я сокрушу тебя и положу конец твоей тирании, сказал воительница. Мозг молча покачивался в воздухе, мгновение спустя воду подземного чертога сотряслась вспышка псионической энергии, сестры упали замертво. Ну попробуйте, ответил Каос. В этот день летит славно от обеда. Охренеть. Вот еще у нас книжки. Основная идея книги изложена в главе, посвященной Рильде Райл, криминальной воротиле из маленького Калишана. В иные времена и в другом месте Рильда Райл снискала бы себе славу революционерки во вратах Балтура своими современниками. Она известна как криминальный авторитет, глава гильдии, заправляющий всеми в маленьком Калимаш. Шане, своего рода города в городе. Рильда рано потеряла родителя, повесили огненный кулак за то, что он приютил своего брата, который был в бегах. Вскоре после этого ее мать, по уговору ревнивой жены знатного господина, была заточена в морской башне, где и скончалась. Оставшись совсем одна в жестоком мире, она быстро усвоила два важных урока. Если блюстители закона продажны, то нет нужды этот закон соблюдать. Если же закон жесток, то ему всячески должно противодействовать. Обосновавшись в ювелирной лавке Калима, Рильза знает все об этих товарах и людях, прибывших во врата Балтура и покидающих города. В ее распоряжении находилась целая сеть агентов, собирающих всю информацию, которая может представлять для гильдии хоть какую-то ценность. Однако сведения, полученные через третьи руки, зачастую гроша ломаного не стоят, и поэтому Рильза стремилась заводить личные знакомства с теми, кому могут быть ведомы и интересны ее секреты. В ее саду шепота
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones. I've got a long road ahead.
The gates will never see us coming.
What path lies before me?
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Мистер Красавец, спасибо за фоллоу. Артем и Алекс, спасибо за фоллоу. Что с ним будешь делать?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Посмотреть берег. Больше ничего не надо. Книги попродавать. Базовые украшения. Так, а если это вот так вот сделать просто? Да, увеличивается. Как и в этом, получается. В Divinity Original. Черяшка, спасибо за фоллоу.
Anything else?
Ну, хватит.
You've been a friend.
Сюда.
I'll give it a shot.
Блин, а как тут открывается дверь-то? Что-то я не помню. Даже уходили. Отсюда.
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today?
Пойдем в лагерь, вернемся. Восстановить надо. И ресурсы. Да и не только ресурсы.
What's up for discussion?
Shadow Heart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
Cast aside some of your.
Так. Где этот? А вот он. Уилл.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Как-то вышло, что клинок Фронтира стал гоняться за дьяволом.
Karlach's fires raged in
Едва не
Baldur's Gate
на врата
before she
Балдура,
escaped to
прежде чем
Avernus.
сбежала в
As
Аверна,
my
как мне
source told
сообщили,
me.
и намеревалась
And she was
вернуться.
planning one of the archdevil Zariel's own.
Самый
Chaos
архидьявол
incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach.
Она сбежала от
Even
меня и
climbed
хватила
aboard the
наглости
Mind
забраться на
Flayer
корабль,
ship as it screeched through
свежевать
the
награду,
hells.
чтобы
I followed in close
я не
pursuit.
мешкая последовал
I
за ней.
can't bear to imagine
Мне
the
не
lives
терпелось
Karlach might
даже
be
думать,
taking,
сколько жизни могла
the
унести
damage she
Карла,
might be
какой
doing.
вред она могла причинить. Ага. Кто же дал тебе информацию? Могущественный союзник, который настаивает на анонимности. И я связан клятвой и не могу сказать больше.
All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. Ah, but that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. What else is on your mind?
Так, хорошо.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging.
Держит сферу
But it is
равновесия,
a
задача
delicate
не из
process to
простых.
keep my condition stable.
Что-то у него вообще с лицом тут
I do not
хреновато.
yet need to consume an item, but
скоро это момент настанет. Так что прошу, держи его при себе. А, он же побитый у меня, поэтому, наверное. Интересно сделали. Он же у меня с одной единицей хп. Пытаюсь понять, зачем в твоем состоянии требует магию. Представь себе, что это, да?
The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. Should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield will extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Ясно. С тобой попиздели, давай с тобой попиздели. Лови ботинки. Опять ты. Нет. Все.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must have... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Сейчас скинем. Ты мне что-нибудь скажешь? Сохший.
Fate spin. Dost thou require a new ally?
И может быть воскрешение?
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Ясно. Ясно, понятно. О, интересно. Так. Так. Все на ночь хотят балякать. Наконец-то удача улыбнулась нам. Придет утро, мы пойдем, что дальше? Чем скорее мы отыщем друида Хасина, тем лучше. Мне не терпится избавиться от этой дряни в голове. Так, а что будешь делать, когда все закончится? Отправься в врата Балдура. Меня там ждут. Вот как тоже у девушки могут быть свои тайны. У тебя есть еще вопросы? Да, спринт мне мысли. С помощью паразита.
What are you doing? Stop! Ah, this cursed thing! Do that again, and I'll split your skull. Understand? If you want to know
Если я решу, что тебе нужно что-то знать, я тебе сообщу.
Now go rest, and keep your mind to yourself.
И не лезь в мои мысли. Ах, где ж мои быстрые сохранения?
Something the matter?
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow when we find the druid. Will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Не обязательно, мы путешествовать вместе. Почему нет?
You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Казалось, я тебе не нравлюсь.
You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a
Так,
touch
улыбка
too
инатозивна,
composed.
кажется, слегка наигранно, чересчур идеально. Скорее всего, он лжет каждым
He may
своим
not mean a
словом.
word he says.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight, I'll see you later. I'm sure.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines
Лунный
warmly
свет
on us.
согревает,
The breeze caresses our
ласкает наши
faces.
лица.
Hideous. All of it.
Отвратительно. Вот это всё.
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Что это за слезы такие?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Clear.
Все гитянки родом со
Your
слез.
curiosity is to be
Похвально.
commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousin's throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncurrently fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Да. Похитить священного идола, собрать сведения, как искать изумрудную рощу. Ну, надо. На выход. Да, что ли? Где? Да, сюда.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Будет самым лучшим решением. Я могу помочь вам.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. And did. Avernus changed things.
На выход.
We get used to that.
Yes, Zephlor.
Победить гоблина. Выследить Карлах. Но мне с этим надо. С клинком. Фронтира. Ну что, попробуем тогда клинок этого фронтира взять. Гатьянку оставим здесь.
The Githyanki roughly track his Shook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as that's the...
Уровень. Посмотрим, что там у тебя есть. Второй. Колдун. Он колдун вообще. Так, заклинания. Какие заклинания у него есть? Пылающие руки. Гуманоида, приказ. Спешное отступление. Адское возмездие. Пускай будет. Так, изучая оккультные науки, вы обнаружили потусторонние фрагменты запретных знаний, дающие вас магическими взрыв. Когда вы используете потусторонний разряд, знаете. Ранее теней. Можете вести господ.
It's a nightmare.
Минут 20 надо. Пока положитесь. Но алло, тети, дяди, откройте, пожалуйста. А он побежал.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to harm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our
Ага. Что мне вот с этим делать? Пиндалом. Ладно, разберемся позже. Сейчас надо разобраться вот с этой хренью.
Keep your distance, darling. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
we go.
Well, hello. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
О, отлично.
Be careful. There are traps about.
И никого. Владлена, спасибо за фоллоу. Ну-ка, а если вскрыть попробовать? Изи. Наверное, можно. Не вижу. А почему не видит? Ух ты ж. А, это обходной путь получается. Ясно. Фу, блин. Все ясно. Неудача. У меня пока нет. Раскидываться в разные вещи.
All right. Step quick.
Если попробовать.
Well, in it.
А если попробовать вот так вот сделать?
Should step in before it gets worse.
Что-то я тупанул тогда.
Take your role.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
doesn't ring a bell. Why?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
Куда ведет эта хрень? Пещера. Вильки, ложки, тарельки, бутыльки.
Something good here, I hope.
Искатель сокровищ. О, саперный набор. Лови. Рисунок гоблина. Посмотрим. Говорит, вот неумелая ровная детская рука нарисовала 3 фигуры гоблина с крячими руками, квадратное человекообразное существо и что-то вроде эльфа. На каждом из них надета незатейливая корона. Ясно, понятно. И Люси. А, я ж тебе хотел вот это вот отдать. Ты же у меня там иллюзионист. Пусто-пусто.
Anything of use? Strange.
Странно, выглядит совершенно здоровым.
But it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and cork every piece of carrion we find.
Медицина. Трубка. Она выглядит свежим, он умер от силы пару часов назад. Замечаешь 2 странные колотые раны у него на шее. Ну что, достаточно мертв? Напугивание. Очень странные отметки. Ты их узнаешь?
It's been drained of blood
через раны на горле. Это сделал вампир.
It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything.
Я не хотел ничего говорить, чтобы тебя понапрасну. Это опасное создание.
But don't worry.
Но ты не волнуйся, я буду на страже сегодня ночью. Нам ничего, опасаться незваных гостей. А теперь пойдем отсюда.
These boots have seen everything. I'll take that. Open up.
Goblins. I can smell trouble.
Если такая раз, когда вы прячетесь, то вы завтра преимущество в бою. Хорошо.
Moonhaven.
Лунная гавань.
Defender of the people.
Так. Бес.
How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious.
Любопытно. Ишь ты, любопытно.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Watch your back.
Let me work my magic.
Nice and quiet now.
Где это? фигня непонятная.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Breathe deep and move.
I do miss the gate. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
drunk young patriarch. Fountains.
You look good with a few arrows sticking out.
Ладно, на сегодня все. Я думаю, не пойду сейчас на эту деревню позже. На этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр, за фоллоу. Всем удачи, отличного настроения. Пока-пока.